President Biden in town today, and when the president comes to New York City, you know there's gonna be delays. His motorcade shutting things down on the Upper West Side.
And a protest bringing hundreds of pro-Palestinian supporters to Columbus Circle ahead of one of Mr. Biden's stops.
That's where Eyewitness News reporter Burkett has been staking things out.
Right, Sandra, that demonstration here has just wrapped up. Protesters lining the motorcade route, hoping to catch a glimpse of President Biden. He is now inside the Mandarin Oriental Hotel behind me, meeting with a group of doctors. That was his second stop this afternoon in a whirlwind midday visit that's tied Manhattan in knots.
Gridlock stretched across Manhattan from river to river as the massive presidential motorcade crossed from the Upper East Side to the Upper West Side. A logistical challenge for the NYPD and the Secret Service, with President Biden attending 3 fundraisers in 3 different locations, all within just 2 miles of one another, in the middle of the afternoon. There are rolling street closures and car horns echoing across the city.
Traffic, oh my God, it's heavy.
The president should have thought about the citizens and a different mode of travel.
The president arrived at the Wall Street heliport after a short flight from JFK. His first stop, the Riverside drive home of conservationist and financier Lawrence Linden, the former chairman of the World Wildlife Fund. President Biden will be greeted elsewhere by investor Stephen Ratner, among others. At one event, telling supporters, quote, "There is one existential threat, it's Donald Trump. He'll try to undo everything we've done." Mr. Biden has been actively raising millions of dollars with fundraising stops on both coasts. He holds a substantial fundraising lead over Donald Trump, and in January, Biden raised his highest monthly total since he launched his re-election campaign last April. In Columbus Circle, hundreds of pro-Palestinian demonstrators lined the motorcade route in a loud but orderly protest over the Biden administration's support for Israel. Organizers insisting that the president will pay a price at the polls.
He will say 1 or 2 words of sympathy for the Palestinians, but continues to do the worst, which is to actually send billions in military aid to Israel. So you can say one thing, but do the other.
I want to go to some video now that just appeared on Citizen app. This was a demonstration in the middle of 5th Avenue outside the Metropolitan Museum of Art. That is near the president's 3rd stop. He hasn't gotten there yet, but these demonstrators were protesting in 5th Avenue. Apparently, a number of them have been arrested. We're working with the NYPD to determine how many were arrested and what in particular they were protesting. But again, the pro-Palestinian demonstration here has wrapped up. Those demonstrators have since moved on. Another demonstration, as we reported a moment ago, setting up now on 5th Avenue near the president's 3rd stop, his 3rd and final stop here in New York City. He's expected to be wheels up from JFK sometime around 8 o'clock in the 8 o'clock hour tonight.